You're listening to Page Flippers Take on the World from Brooklyn Public Library, a podcast where kids save the day by exploring their interests, discovering new books, and talking to real live experts. If you can take over the show, you can take on the world.
Hey, Rachel. What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Shanita. I'm just doing some copying and pasting.
Uh-huh.
See, the copy machine prints out paper copies, and I put a glue bottle here that squeezes out glue. So when the copies shoot out of the copy machine, they get coated in glue, then they paste themselves onto that bulletin board. Pretty neat, huh?
Wait a minute. I don't think that's what copy and paste is.
Ta-da!
Well, that's certainly a creative way to illustrate the concept.
Thank you.
Do you think you could wrap it up soon? Our page flipper meeting is about to start.
Oh, no problem. The machine will stop automatically when it's out of paper.
Great.
How should we get to the meeting room this time?
Book shoot? Tunnel?
Secret staircase?
Book shoot! Hey, you all out there. Want to come with us? Just close your eyes and... That's so cool. Maybe one day you'd like to work as a chef, or own a restaurant, or write cookbooks.
I can draw a really amazing monster. I'm really good at painting.
Wow! Maybe you'd like to be an illustrator for books, or work as a computer animator for movies or video games. Page flippers, take on the world. 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 I can do so many things. I read about the things I dream. I flip pages like a chef flips pancakes. I'm a page flipper. I can do anything. Page flippers, take on the world. Page flippers, take on the world.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Page Flippers Club. For those of you who are here for the first time, I'm Librarian Rachel.
And I'm Librarian Shanita. And I hereby call to order this meeting of page flippers, kid book lovers who want to be the best readers and the best people they can be. You know what we love to say. We flip pages like a chef flips pancakes.
That's right. To start off our Page Flipper meeting, let's do our imagination recitation.
Everybody join in. Wanna travel the world? Just flip a page. Wanna save the day?
Just flip a page.
The story I make is up to me.
The story I make is up to me.
We'll make our world what we want it to be.
Make our world what we want it to be.
When we meet in this library space,
When we meet in this library space,
We change it to a magical place.
we change it to a magical place.
now the magic can really start.
What is that? It looks like some crazy magical machine. It's got lots of buttons and levers. Whoa! The Whoa Gizmo. I remember this from last time.
Exactly, Jack. This is a magical machine that finds the perfect book for you.
Can I pull the lever?
Not yet. First, the Whoa Gizmo has to learn more about the Star Page Flipper. And that's you today, right, Jack?
Yeah!
I'm so excited. Jack, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Jack, and I'm 8 years old. My pronouns are they, them, and their. I live in Brooklyn.
Sounds like the Whoa Gizmo is getting excited. It still needs more information to make its magic.
We still have to learn about the things that make you go, ooh.
Wait! I have a song about that.
How could I forget? Take it away, Shanita.
Tell me the things you like, what makes your heart sing. Stuff that makes you happy, your favorite things.
I'm really good at drawing monsters.
Things you love to do and learn about. Things that make you shout out, ooh. Oh, things that make you go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
I like to do technology. Something I like to do is run.
and I really like to do math, and I'm really good at it.
That was so jazzy. And shout out to the page flippers on this week's Ooh Song: Bowie, Colin, Cleo, and Wiley.
And any page flipper can be a part of our Ooh Song. We'll tell you more about how you can do that at the end of our meeting.
So, Jack, what are some things that make you go ooh?
My favorite subject is math. I like to dance, go skateboarding, play basketball, play soccer, write, and draw. I like to read as well.
Whoa, that's so many cool interests.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I love to read Diary of Minecraft Zombie. That's my favorite series. I also like the Babysitter's Club and the Hilo series and The Secret Garden on 81st Street.
Do you have a dream career, Jack?
Being an engineer and architect and maybe even a mathematician.
Jack, it sounds like the Woke Gizmo is ready for you. Just pull the lever.
That's weird. The Wogismo must be out of sorts. Try pulling the lever again, Jack.
I think it's broken.
Darn, I'll have to add it to my list of things to fix.
Wait, Rachel, we're librarians, right?
Yeah, but I got my degree in library science, not in fixing Wogismos.
I know that, but because we're librarians, we can find a great book for Jack without the Woke Gizmo.
Wait a minute. I've got it. Because we're librarians, we can find a great book for Jack without the Wogismo.
That's genius, Rachel. I can't believe I didn't come up with that myself. Seriously, though, I have an idea for a great book. Let me go find it on our shelves. Got it! Rosie Revere, Engineer by Andrea Beatty and illustrated by David Roberts.
Book Talk! Yeah!
Yes, it's time for book talk.
Meet Rosie Revere, a second grade kid who loves coming up with creative solutions for every kind of problem. Need a faster way to put ketchup and mustard on your hot dogs? How about a device to keep snakes off your head? Well, Rosie has the answers. She always comes up with the perfect invention to tackle the problem, until her great aunt says she wants to fly. Can Rosie use her smarts and creativity to help her great aunt take to the skies?
How can she do that?
You'll have to read the book to find out.
Cool. What do you think, Jack? Want to check it out?
Yeah!
Hey everyone, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, no, not at all. Hi, Zach. Everyone, this is my friend Zach. He's an engineer.
Like Rosie in the book?
Exactly. Shanitha, while you were doing the book talk, I texted Zach to see if he could join our meeting today and talk to Jack about being an engineer.
Cool. Hi, Zach.
Hey, so you want to be an engineer when you grow up?
Yes, can you tell me more about what you do?
Sure. So I'm an engineer and I work on a lot of different types of buildings and projects. So I help to design skyscrapers and airports and train stations. And I help as an engineer who knows a lot about math and science in order to help them figure out how to make it work, how it can be built, and how it's designed so it's used the right way.
Are you very advanced in math?
I don't know if I'm advanced in math. I think, I had to take some hard courses and some really hard tests, and I had to stay up really late studying sometimes in order to be able to pass those tests. But one thing that I think you learn is that you try to solve problems the easiest way possible. You probably try to do that too when someone gives you a riddle or a challenge to do, right? You find the easiest way to do it. So sometimes the math is hard, but a lot of times you can find a smart way to get around doing hard math, which is good news for anybody who isn't too big a fan of math.
Yeah, my friend Piper isn't a big fan of math. How do you help the community?
You know, it's a really good question, Jack. The kind of engineering that I do on buildings like train stations and airports, are the kinds of buildings that a lot of people go into. You've probably been in train stations and airports, I'm sure. And so I like to think that I contribute to the community by making sure that, the things I design are the right things for the people who are going to use it.
What was the hardest thing about building a subway stop?
Getting the trains to run on time, I think. One of the things that's really interesting about New York is how complicated things are underground. And I'll bet that, the library probably has some really awesome illustrated books where you can see what's underground. And when you look underground in New York, there's like hardly any dirt under there anymore. It's sewers and it's phone lines and it's subways and it's tunnels and it's steam lines and basements. And so when you're working on subways, you come up against all kinds of unexpected things.
Whoa. I wonder what it looks like. Does it cost a lot of money to be an engineer?
School can be expensive. But I found that when I got excited about what I did, going to college, I got offered to go to a college where I didn't have to pay all that much. And one of the nice things about engineering is it's a job. And I think that if you're really lucky, you actually get paid to do something that you really love to do.
Is being an engineer more math or creativity or a mixture of the two?
It's definitely a mixture of the two, especially when you've got a new problem that no one's ever solved. You have to be creative in order to come up with the solution. But even in engineering, even beyond the problem solving part of it, you get to use your ability to draw, because when you have an idea in your head, you have to show other people that your idea can work, and you have to convince them that it's the right idea. And you usually do that through sketching and drawing.
Yeah. Wow.
Are you good at drawing? Do you like to draw?
Yeah, I draw a lot, but I like math a little bit more.
Well, that's okay too. I think, engineers take a lot of different forms. So whatever you like to do, whether it's math or sketching or both, there's definitely a way for you to use it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure, Jack. It was great talking to you today.
Wait, Zach, before you leave, can I ask you to take a look at our Whoa Gizmo? It's not working, and we don't know what the problem is.
Oh, sure. Well, this is easy. There's some glue in this cog.
Glue?
Yeah, so there was some glue, and there was the copy machine, and it wasn't like there was a tiny glue explosion earlier today in the library or anything. I had no idea how it got there.
No problem. A little warm water should take the glue right off.
Thanks so much, Zach.
See you guys later.
Now it's time for our last segment of the show. Grab a grown-up.
Shake your head up and down. Snap your fingers with us now. If you can't snap, clap your hands. Side to side, just do your dance. Grab your grown-up.
And if your big sister or your Uncle Joe or your cousin Sue is cooking dinner or something, just turn up the volume on this one.
Take 'em by the hand. Grab your grown-up. Just grab your grown-up. Grab your grown-up. Take 'em by the hand. Take 'em by the hand. Grab your grown-up. Woo! Do a little dance. Grab your grown-up. Yeah. Don't stop now. Just take 'em by the hand. Grab your grown-up. Look at that. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Grab your grown-up. Shake, shake, and do your little dance now.
Here's our grown-up moment for today. It's an online resource called Instructables. Cool name, huh? Instructables is a free website with cool videos and step-by-step guides for building tons of awesome things, like a house for bugs, or an automatic cat feeder, and even a robot chef.
Some projects kids can do on their own, and others you'll have to do with a grown-up, like making a robot chef, because, well, lots of knives.
Grown-ups, did you know that the book we shared with Jack, Rosie Revere Engineer, is an actual picture book? You can check it out from your local public library. We'll put links to those resources, plus a list of even more books about engineering on our Page Flipper website. Grown-ups, head to bklynlibrary.org/pageflippers to learn more.
Oh, and kids, if you want to join our Ooh Song, ask your grown-up to use their smartphone or computer to record you saying something that makes you go, ooh.
Like, I'm really good at piano, or I like eating broccoli.
You must be the only person I know who likes eating broccoli, Shanifa.
I like broccoli.
I stand corrected. Maybe it's just me.
Right, well, whatever it is you like to do, record yourself and then have your grown-up email it to podcast with an S on the end at bklynlibrary.org.
That's it. Page Flippers, see you next time on our podcast feed or anytime at the library.
Librarian Shanitha, that Instructables resource sounds really cool.
It is super cool. Why don't you come upstairs and use one of the library tablets to check out the website?
That would be awesome.
Anything for our star page flipper. Phew. These stairs get longer every time. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Me too. I've just got to get my craft kits to the bookmobile. It's National Craft Your Art Out Day tomorrow.
That's a holiday?
It is now. I made it up and I told all the kids at the library about it, so they'll all come in tomorrow ready to craft.
That reminds me, I gotta check out my copy-paste demonstration.
Whoa!
Babbling books.
Careful! Don't walk any farther. There's glue all over the floor.
When the copy machine ran out of paper, the glue must have continued squirting out of the bottle. Could it be possible that copy machines and glue just don't mix?
My craft kits are safe, but I don't think I can cross that river of glue to get these kits out to the bookmobile. Oh, and that's Sally with the truck.
Hey, Shanifa, I'm on a tight schedule. Do you have the craft kits ready to go?
They're ready. The only problem is I can't get them to your truck with all this glue in the way.
And it's gonna take me a while to clean it all up. I'm so sorry, Shanitha. I ruined Craft Your Art Out Day.
Wait, maybe there's another solution to this problem.
Really? What can we do?
Can I use this tablet to look something up?
Of course.
I think I can find instructions for how to make a catapult from the materials we have here.
Why do you need a catapult?
You'll see. Do we have popsicle sticks?
Do we have popsicle sticks? Children's librarians are practically drowning in popsicle sticks. Of course we do.
And tape? And a rubber band?
Check and check.
Perfect!
Wow, look at them go.
Got it! I think we can catapult the raft kits over the river of glue right into the back of Sally's bookmobile.
Great idea.
1, 2, 3.
You did it! Once again, our star page flipper came to the rescue by reading in the right places and asking the right questions.
Page flippers. There are so many things you're good at, so many things you can learn, and so many great things you can do. Page flippers unite! Wait a minute. I think we surprised them. They didn't say it with us. Let's say it all together. All the page flippers listening out there, I'm looking at you.
Okay, on the count of 3, we'll all say, Page Flippers Unite. 1, 2, 3.
Page Flippers unite!
Page flippers, take on the world. 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 I can do so many things. I read about the things I dream. I flip pages like a chef flips pancakes. I'm a page flipper. I can do anything. Page flippers, take on the world. Page flippers, take on the world.
Page Flippers Take on the World is brought to you by Brooklyn Public Library. It's produced by Virginia Marshall and hosted by me and Rachel Tiemann. Our script is written by Virginia, Rachel, and me.
Original music from Ty Fryson. and melody and lyrics by Shanitha Friesen. Maddie Flythe and Meryl Friedman designed our logo. Page Flippers Take on the World is produced with support from PRX and is made possible, in part, by a Ready to Learn grant from the U.S. Department of Education.
Our team of children's specialists and library professionals include Jessica Raleigh, Rachel Payne, and Fritzy Bodenheimer.
Sarah Egan was our program magician for this episode. She created a book list and storytime program that librarians and teachers can use in their classrooms.
Check that out on our website, bklynlibrary.org/pageflippers.
Extra kid lines on this episode were recorded by Ada, Una Jo, and Melina E. Jack was our star page flipper. And special thanks to Zach Kostura, a real architectural engineer from Brooklyn, New York. He really did help build the Fulton Street subway station. You can watch a TED Talk he did on our website.
See you at the next Page Flipper meeting or wherever you get your podcasts.